And about to be exposed on YouTube again.
There's no way that she could, like, be seen in public.
Say hi to your haters.
But McNaughton says he and Kathy had only a small argument over a car. He says he tried to grab the keys from Kathy in the driveway.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that, guys? All that high capping.
She fell off her heels as we were struggling. And skinned her elbow, I think, and her knee. And she fell off.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us
Damn,
to the
baby,
City of
that's
Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football.
I'm about to
and
expose
ready to
my girl
watch
too
their
on here.
Rams do
You
battle.
want to come on?
with the Houston
Hold
Texans.
on. Oh man, we got the.
Greg Zerline, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Man, I forgot to change my playbook.
On first down, Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Shut up.
And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Pedazo de
Not a
cagada.
bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Shut him down.
On second down, here's Watson. Caught here by Griffin. 13 yards on his first catch. Hits a first down as well.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Your lip, yours flat.
Oh shit.
To throw on second is Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And a 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, Coach McGee.
What?
Chicharrón.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman.
Chicharrón a la
And he's
U.
able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Better keep homeboy in.
Michael Brocker's in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Used to have a coach who used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use on paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that successfully.
Steps away to his left. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7.
No, we ain't man. That's all right.
Watson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ow.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Now Watson, Akeem Talib, the veteran Pro Bowler, there to get a hand in, knock it away. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there, pushes this to 4th down. Now a former kicker at nearby UCLA, Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Fairbairn able to put this one through.
Made it all the way to the red zone.
And it's now
Only got
3-0
3
Texans.
Yeah.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
Yeah, look, he had the ball the whole time.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Where's Clowney at? We're going to test them all game.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's gone. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. J.J. Watt in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Charles, you think about the Houston Texans and the turnaround that they've had this year, double-digit.
I have to jump in.
Oh, because you projected this.
Do we remember preseason? Was there something that was said in preseason?
You want to clear your
Texans?
You want to clear your throat one more time?
Let me clear my throat. Oh, sorry. What were you saying now?
Anyway, I wanted to talk about their season and their turnaround. Double-digit wins, and they're in the mix for a first-round bye.
And just the way that they've played, I mean, let's remember, 0-3 start. Deshaun Watson said, hey, I don't know how much room there will be on the bandwagon when we get rolling. Well, apparently there's a lot of room on the bandwagon because they won 9 straight, took a loss, and then get back on the beam with a win against the Jets in Week 15. But this is a dangerous team with Deshaun Watson at quarterback, DeAndre Hopkins at wide receiver. They can run the ball with Lamar Miller. And that defense, They come for you, don't they, led by J.J. Watt.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Here's a give to Miller. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Griffin. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Watson on 3rd down. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 4th down. And we'll see what the decision is here as they've got a 4th and 1 coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Well, Charles, help me break down the Rams here as we get to the home stretch of the season, because they still have one of the best records in the NFL. But after that wild Monday night win over KC on November 19th, haven't looked as sharp.
And sometimes when you have a streak that they carry around and they're playing at such a high level offensively, any dip looks like the worst dip in the world. But they have had their struggles. Quarterback Jared Goff, his quarterback rating at Chicago, and then again against Philadelphia in Week 15, definitely took a hit. They have not been the team we have seen before, and teams have figured out a little bit of a formula to make it harder on them offensively. But I wouldn't put it past head coach Sean McVay to get it figured out and get that team back on track. Because once they hit the playoffs, I still think they'll be a team that no one really wants to play.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Goff again. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the 1st down yardage. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. On 1st down, gone. Throws a quick hitter on the slant, that's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. That one good for 33 and a 1st. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Goff. That's complete right around the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Man, it's a tough area in the field to try and run a draw play out of the gun. You know you're going to face a good push up front, and here they swallow him up for no gain.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? C.J. Anderson of the game. He gets it here. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. C.J. Anderson, such a bruising back, but he can't get into the end zone here. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A run by Foreman to start the drive. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field.
Wait for that run up the middle. Holy dude.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
On 1st and 10, Watson eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A 1st down carry now for Miller. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson, and a catch made by Hopkins. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Miller. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
Now Goff on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett. And now it's second down. Well, partner, league-wide, I think we're set up for a wild month of January. It seems like this season, more than others, we've had a number of teams that you maybe say, hey, they're the Super Bowl favorites. Kind of the Rams early, then it was the Chiefs. Patriots kept winning, and the Saints, and now, heck, maybe even the Texans or the Bears could claim that moniker.
Yeah, it's going to make for a wild month of January. And you just wonder right now, are we missing a team or two that's just a little bit outside the playoff hunt? Could they get hot and be those teams you don't want to play and carry that momentum all the way to the Super Bowl? Yes, I'm looking at the Indianapolis Colts as one of those teams.
The Rams on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. Here we go.
Yes.
Gurley.
That was my practice.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st
You didn't
down.
do it, did you, girl?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
No.
That duck butter.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Oh, you're lucky I'm getting. If you win, you're lucky.
Now with Goff.
Oh.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I hear Superman.
No, because the girls staying home for us.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st down, it's gone. Trying to lay one up deep. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
So in my observation, there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. But in the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the 1st.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
As he takes the stand in his own defense, he underestimates everything else, overestimates his own abilities, and the result is he's easily trapped in this game.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's going to be caught.
Call the timeout. Call the timeout. Call the timeout. Call the timeout. Call one for me.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Gone. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Throwing on third. Gone. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that'll bring up fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard get. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, some news that gave us a chuckle, and we could all use that around the holiday season. Josh Johnson, a great story. He was back home in Oakland when the Redskins called to see if he'd like to join him for the remainder of the season. So how did he get to know his new teammates? Well, what did he do? He turned to the Madden game, Charles.
Yeah, and that's how you learn who they are, right? Learn what they do, have some tendencies, get some ideas about their speed and what they do well and maybe what they don't do so well. And it really helped him acclimate and got himself a big victory in Week 15 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. How about the bloodline of Josh Johnson, though? Also related to Marshawn Lynch of the Oakland Raiders and Marcus Peters of the Los Angeles Rams.
Pretty good company. Watson now to throw him down. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Ndamukong Suh able to swap it from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. The Texans on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Watson. Setting up the screen for Miller. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken in at the 11. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good-headed scheme going.
Now it's gone. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
No.
So after the incompletion,
I know you don't believe me no
first
more.
down, 2nd and 10.
You tell me that every day. No, man.
I'm not saying all that, but
To the air again. Gone. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Goff on first down. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On 1st and 10, Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now a first down throw, Goff. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Back to the air. Gone.
Look like Linda.
And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now
that's sorry.
down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Gerald Everett, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Zerline out now to kick this one away.
I'm tired of what? I'm really tired.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I don't know why you're going to get some bubble back.
Past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And
I don't know how to get rid of them.
Houston. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the
Go
game
with the girls.
this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and
That's not
incomplete.
easy.
Hey, we got a second here. Let's go back to Week 15 following the win over Green Bay for Chicago. Happiness rained down on the field. The Bears claiming the NFC North title, but one Bear took his celebration to an extreme. I know you saw
right.
this.
Yes, I certainly did. Charles Leno Jr., left tackle for the Chicago Bears, got down on a knee and proposed to his girlfriend Jennifer. So not only celebrating an NFC North title, but now his proposal accepted by Jennifer who will now be Mrs.
Just
Jennifer
don't be back
Leno
at a, you know.
Jr.? No junior.
Time.
No, junior. By the way, smart move.
Remember you
say
said?
no in front of 60,000
That,
people.
that time you wouldn't want me to come home
Not
at?
in this case.
Watson now to throw. He couldn't quite
I never.
hold it. Got hit.
Nowhere.
Ball pops out.
Yeah, but still.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
After the interception, here's Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So that throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Who said that?
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Rams on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game.
Hey,
This will be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, I know, right? But for what?
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. And he comes back with one complete. And brought it down before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
You're your fucking ass.
Did they just say the boys?
The boys.
You like the boys?
You got any draws on? No
So
draws,
first
McGraw?
and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
You're stupid.
Throwing again is gone. And this is caught. He's got it.
Hey, what's going on, Texas D?
Gerald Everett, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Rams add on to their lead. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. Zerline out now to kick this one away.
You are fucking live, Marcus.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And give him a gain of 37.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Here's Watson. Dancing to his left. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that player is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
He'll get it up the middle. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
On second down, here's Watson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. In for the score. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
Anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better? Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right
and
now.
he just let you drive on the field like that.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And the Rams getting set to go now. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
After the interception, here's Watson. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now it's Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing
Short
game
little
because
passes.
it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Come back, come back.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him a couple on the catch at 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Again, it's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Watson on first down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Samson Abukum coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Watson. Being chased out left. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they're west midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40 on the boot. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll run it again with Miller. And now running right through it. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Run that shit again if you want to.
Now a handoff to Miller. And a short gain here down to the 22. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Watson hands this to Foreman. And a short gain here down to the 22. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. Lamar Miller. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So a big one coming here for Ka'imi Fairbairn. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. The 20, 10. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Orange.
Throwing now, Goff. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Now Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Man, my boy's cold. My boy's cold.
Home Depot receipts list some items she offered that included bleach, duct tape.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.